Ever wondered what makes a tech house track stand out from the crowd? Tech house is a fusion genre, blending the rhythmic groove of techno with the soulful melodies of house music. It's a pulsating kinetic force in the music industry, shaping dance floors across the globe. The secret to its allure isn't just in the beat, but in the rules that guide its creation. So what are these rules? Stay tuned as we delve into the top 10 rules for crafting a killer tech house track. Rule number 1, emphasize the groove. Tech house music is all about the rhythm, the heart-thumping, foot-tapping groove that gets people moving. Your drums and percussion are your best friends here, so make them count. Use them to create a hypnotic rhythm that carries the track. Moving on to rule number 2, keep your melodies minimalistic. Tech house isn't about complex melodies or intricate harmonies. Instead, it's about simple, catchy tunes that stick in the listener's mind. A single chord, a simple riff, a repeated melodic phrase, these are the building blocks of a great tech house track. And finally, rule number 3, nail that bass line. A strong, punchy bass line is the backbone of any tech house track. It provides the low-end power that drives the track forward, adding depth and energy to the groove. Remember, less is more when it comes to tech house. Moving on to the 4th rule, keep it percussive. Now this rule is key. Tech house thrives on its percussive elements. It's all about those driving beats that get your feet tapping and your heart pounding. Percussion is the backbone of this genre, the very pulse that keeps the rhythm alive. So when you're crafting your track, make sure your percussive elements are strong, distinct, and ever-present. Swinging to the 5th rule, let's talk about the use of vocal samples. Vocal samples are like the cherry on top of your tech house sundae.
I'm watching all the stars. But you come home to me. I'm watching all the stars. But you come home to me.
They add character, they add flavor. A well-placed vocal sample can give your track a unique identity, making it stand out in the sea of beats. And finally, the 6th rule, the necessity of a catchy hook. This is the part of your track that listeners will remember, the part they'll hum along to. It's the heart and soul of your track. A catchy hook can be the difference between a good track and a great one.
Come home to me.
Rule 7, don't forget about dynamics and tension. The very soul of tech house lies in the fluctuating energy levels, the peaks and valleys that keep listeners on their toes. Balancing the quiet with the loud, the calm with the chaos gives your track that gripping magnetic pull. Moving on to Rule 8, it's all about using effects tastefully. It's not about how many effects you can cram into a track, but how you use them to enhance the overall mood. Remember, less is more. A well-placed echo or reverb can add depth without overpowering the track. Next up, Rule 9. Never underestimate the power of a good breakdown.
Where do you go in the night? Show me what you are searching for in life. I'm watching all the stars. You come home to me. I'm watching all the stars. You come home to me.
That moment of release that allows your listeners to catch their breaths before you catapult them back into the groove. Lastly, Rule 10. A clean mix is crucial. Every element should shine in its own right without stepping on the toes of others. The right mix can elevate your track from good to unforgettable. So there you have it, the top 10 rules for writing a killer tech house track. These principles, from understanding rhythm structures to mastering the art of minimalism, serve as the backbone of any successful tech house creation. But as we know, music is an art, not a science. While these rules provide a solid foundation, it's your creativity and individuality that will bring your track to life. Remember, rules are meant to guide, not restrict. So go out there and create your unique tech house masterpiece.